Back to Rebel Ants Radio.
It's
This
so dark.
is the place to be for all the hottest takes on the
Is it?
P. Diddy documentary. Miguel, you had some hot takes that you think he's
Oh, your friend Diddy?
not guilty on a number of these counts.
I
Do you
don't
want to
think so.
share?
A motherfucker's guilty.
Do you
as
want to
hell.
share your feelings on this?
He's super guilty.
He is
But
super guilty.
Thank you for blinding me right now.
Gotcha.
Appreciate it.
We got him.
I appreciate you blinding me.
That's
Why
what
isn't
she
the
said.
screen on behind us?
That's what she said.
You're on screen duty.
I know.
I don't
fucked
even know
up
how to
today.
turn that screen on.
I've been very busy today. Too.
You get deep in these.
I do get deep in there.
You get deep
I do.
in these projects.
I really do.
And then you disappear for weeks on end.
I do.
And then
Not
you
gonna
come
lie.
out without a hair on your face somehow. You still just don't grow facial hair, no matter how long you don't shave for.
Nah.
All right, we have Hans with us. We have
Shout out to Hans.
Anna with us.
Shout out to Anna.
These, again, the only two people we need. The only reason we're here is for Anna and Hans. So thank you guys for
That's
joining us. If you are anyone other than Hans or Anna, thank you for being here. And feel free to say hi so we know that you're joining us. It's a little earlier than usual for us because Miguel has a early bedtime today over here.
No, I don't have an
Over
early
here
bedtime.
on the Eastern
just
Standard
like-
Time.
I just like. I feel like more people would watch at 7 and 8. Although today it's not really working out because I didn't
Because you
share
weren't ready.
anything. And I wasn't ready.
Because
Yeah.
you weren't ready at 7.
You're right. I was not ready.
That's all right.
Should I tell you why I wasn't ready?
Yeah. Why are you
wanna
never
go-
ready for me?
Not never.
Never.
No, it's not never.
I know.
It's today.
It's today. That's okay.
I've been like knee deep into this 3D thing.
Knee deep into 3D. And what is it that the end goal is with 3Ding?
So there's a problem in the 3D world.
Oh boy. Everyone listen up. Hot take about P. Diddy and 3D.
The problem is that in the 3D world,
Oh, Luna's here. She's she's good too.
what's up, Luna? Shout out to
She's
Luna.
good people.
In the 3D world, there is this issue where you can use artificial intelligence to go from
Ooh.
image to 3D, right?
Image to 3D. Okay, I can submit an NFT image and it'll turn it 3D.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And then you could export that into an STL or a GLB or whatever, right?
I believe you. I don't know what
If
those letters
you-
mean, but I believe you.
Export. If you export in GLB, that means that you're exporting with like the texture attached to the 3D, whatever it is that
I
you're
see.
creating, right?
Okay.
If you export in STL, that means that you're just it comes out like gray, right? It's not doesn't have any color, no texture, nothing in it. The problem is that when you export it out and you try to input it into any 3D printing machine or whatever, you don't have color. It won't read color at all. There is a way that it'll read color, but it won't be perfect. You will have to like perfect it. There are AI programs out there that you can do that with, but the problem is that when you export from AI, any AI, right? It exports it as one mesh.
One mesh.
Right? One big blob of like something. Computers don't know what it is. It can't read it, right? So what happens is when you try to color it or print it in color, it just combines like the layers. Like
Yeah.
if you have like a sword or something, it just thinks that it's all part of one big thing, one big color. Right? It doesn't know. So the problem is that it's got to be an in-between between when you convert from JPEG to 3D,
Right.
that you're able to export that file directly into a 3D printer that it has perfectly already aligned colors. That doesn't exist.
Could it even take the colors from the JPEG and say this is what the color
No.
should be? No.
Because you got to remember there's textures to the 3D.
right, it's more than
right?
just a color. Right?
It's more than just color.
Yeah.
It doesn't know when you do image AI, it just reads it as one big blob.
Yeah.
Right? And then you will have to either print it in white or any one color and then paint it manually, which sucks.
I ain't got time to be painting
Right.
manually. Okay, we're trying to
Or-
ship millions of toys here.
Or you can export out, put it into whatever 3D printer you have, and try to manually color it, which kind of sucks because of the fact that it's one mesh, right? As you're coloring, it transverse into another segment of whatever it is that the product
It's
is.
not good at drawing the lines.
It's not
of
very.
where
It doesn't read
different parts of the
exactly. It doesn't
image
read
are.
the parts because it doesn't know. It's just one blob.
Let me ask you a question. Anna
Right.
says that GLB is best. Is that true?
GLB is best because GLB exports in color.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that most 3D printers don't read GLB perfectly. It does read GLB, but it doesn't read GLB perfectly. So the colors usually, when you print something small, when you print something big, the colors it just kind of swaps into a different color or a different section of what it is that you're printing, right? Unless you're printing in separation, like in separate segments, which is what I'm trying to create. So the technology doesn't exist where you're able to take that 3D image and put it into an AI that splits it into parts that are already separated into different colors. So that's what I'm trying to do, trying to build that.
You're trying to skip a few steps to get the perfect distribution of color
Correct.
and rendering.
Correct, yeah. The technology exists to build that program. Let me rephrase that. No, the technology doesn't exist to build that program. Can it be done? Yes. But the technology is not out there. That's the problem, right? Actually, let me just show you. Can I show you?
I wish you would.
Let me share screen.
Share that screen, baby.
All right, so.
Share that screen. Ooh.
Are you able to see that?
Yeah, hold on one second. We're gonna go to screen share.
Let me get out of here.
Stand by. We're gonna go to the old screen share.
Uh-huh.
And nobody freak out. We're gonna then add no. Change screen share to that one. Replace only scene. Boom.
You see it now?
You've been replaced. Yeah, zoom in a little bit so the people at home with the bad eyes.
I have a lot of windows open, so I can't really
Thank you for that.
Hold on. All right, so this is my UI that I'm building.
Hold on,
right?
we got a couple of questions here.
Mm-hmm.
Anna says, if you watch Tron Ares, I saw a big 3D printer like thing. It's sci-fi after all, but you should watch.
Yeah, I did
Tron
see that.
Ares.
I know exactly what it is, yeah.
And then Hans.
I have seen that.
Can't you just use GLB to open it in a 3D program and print from there? Hans, don't get him started.
No, you can.
Don't get him
but
started.
It's just when you print, it's just not gonna come out perfect. It doesn't look perfect at all unless you're using. It won't look like a real toy in the real world because real toys are made with injected filament, right? So it's a lot different than 3D printing. So that's the problem I'm basically trying to solve. So basically, this is my UI. I created this UI, right? Look how beautiful it is.
It is beautiful.
Yeah. So let's say I want to drop in. I was able to get it to read STLs, GLBs, all the files that it produces, OBJs, everything. Right. So let's get a GLB in there. If I could find one. I have like a million things going on here. Where is my GLB? GLB file. Where are you?
Oh my God, this is embarrassing looking at all your files.
You'll be all right. Anyway, so this is a GLB file. Boom. There it is. You see it?
Boom, you got GLB'd.
Right.
So I see an ant.
Yeah. So you like this little glowing green?
Very nice.
It's pretty cool, right? So
very
there he
mood
is.
setting.
You can move him around. You can do whatever you want, right? You can move him, do whatever, look at him however. It's there. Now, what I'm building, it's basically an artificial intelligence where you can click here where it says start split job, right?
Split job.
I click on it. It's running. Boom.
Boom.
There it is. It gives me a mock layout, right?
Yeah.
Now what's happening now, I'm up to the point that I'm able to read this thing here. You download your parts, comes out, right? And then you get this thing here, right? Where you can download it or whatever and put it into your computer, right?
Yeah.
Now this is the problem with GLBs, right? You go into, I don't know if you're able to see, let me go into Bamboo real quick.
And Bamboo.
Are you able to see Bamboo from there or no?
No.
Do I have to change?
I don't know if you're sharing a window versus your screen. You're probably sharing a window.
I'm sharing
Or an
a window.
application,
Yeah.
You'll have to change.
Share. Do I need to stop sharing this now? Basically.
You could stop sharing and then share again.
All right, hold on.
Or you could just change what you were sharing. Anna says, what are the spec requirements for this? I guess, Anna, you're saying to run this program? Oh, look at this guy.
Wait, let me delete it.
I see ant butt.
So this is what I exported out as a GLB.
We're gonna
right?
get there, Hans. We're gonna get there.
And there it is, right? It's not split into anything yet because it just reads
Right.
one big blob.
There's
so it doesn't
one dead
know.
ant.
Yeah. Right. So there he is. And it has no color. It doesn't export with color. Bamboo doesn't read it unless you use Bamboo's their program, their AI that they have. And even when you export it as a GLB and put it into this to splice it and print it, the colors are still not perfect.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yep.
They're just not right. They're not good at all. Right. So that's a GLB. It's a GLB file. It's there. I can print it right now. It looks gray. It's perfect. Or I could color it any color I want.
Right. You're saying you could 3D print this. You can make this.
I could print this right
into
now.
physical.
Right. And I could do this and print them in blue if I want to.
Wow. I've always
Right.
wanted a blue ant.
Or I could print them in white
Oh, I've
and
always
paint
wanted a
them.
white ant.
and he looks great. Right. But one color.
One color.
Or I can go in slightly. This is part of the issue that it has.
Now, this version that I'm looking at, is this GLB, or is this the other one?
This is GLB.
So to Hans's point of saying just open it as a GLB, you're saying the fine lines here with the strap of the sword and the
Yeah. So
and
I could
the
do this,
outfit.
right?
Yeah.
See what I'm doing right now?
Yeah. You're picking segments.
Yeah. Picking
But
segments.
it's not fine lines.
No, you see what it did there?
It's disgusting.
Because the mesh is triangular, right? Or you could do a quadratic too as well. But it still sucks when you paint them. And
Yeah.
that's part of the problem with doing this from AI into whatever, right? So I could do that, but if you zoom in,
Oh
you see
my
this?
God.
This is the problem.
This is AI slop, is what
Yeah.
that is.
Because it just reads one big blob. That's what it just reads it just reads triangles. That's all it reads. A whole bunch of triangles here. Right?
Yep.
Now what Bamboo does is that Bamboo is reading now segments of height. This is where I'm able to color it that way, right? But it's
Yep.
not perfect. Right? Like I could do that, I could do this, boom, boom.
Anna's
Well.
asking, can you smoothen the mesh, that triangulated or
You can,
Quadratic.
but if you smooth it, you're bleeding into a different section of whatever thing you have here.
Oh,
so
it won't respect the
won't work.
boundaries.
It won't respect the boundaries. Yeah, exactly.
fucking boundaries, man? Yeah.
So I could do that and paint it and whatever and print it. And I could also go like deep in here, right? And
Pixel.
use like a different tool
Yeah.
and go like,
Whoa.
right? Go like that or
Ugh,
whatever. It's
ugh.
terrible. It's just the technology doesn't exist yet. Right? It's not there. I could do
Okay.
all that and fix it. And you can spend countless hours trying to get it right by the edge,
Yeah.
right? Trying to get the edge correctly. That sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to export it in, ready to go in segments
In segments.
so that I'm able to paint it in segments and put it together after I print it. And it'll be perfect color, right?
Yeah.
Which is how real toys are made,
And that's what I want. I don't want this
right? Now-
janky stuff here.
What I'm up to here too is that I can export an STL, right?
Yep.
I could go in here now into my program.
We're not looking at it.
I could do,
Can you bring it up?
hold on, let me see if I could put this one in there. Yeah. And I could do an STL. So STL comes out as green, right? Because there's no texture to it, there's no color.
Hold on. We can't see what you're working on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Got it. Move it again. Sorry. All right.
Nope.
I
There
know,
we go.
relax.
Oh,
Got
sorry.
it.
Well, you said all right. I thought all right was like, okay, we're moving into the thing I was talking about. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
green.
yeah, this is an STL file. Now, this is obviously when I did this, I started creating it in an STL file.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be easier
Yeah.
for me to create an AI that can generate this better. So I clicked start splitting job, and it does a good job by splitting things by head and antenna, base stands, stuff like that.
So it's like the program you made is identifying that there are these different portions.
Correct. Yeah.
And how does it know to call it that? How does it know to call it an antenna? It recognizes that
It
there's an
recognizes
antenna?
what the image is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. It recognizes some of the parts of what
Wicked
the image
smart.
is.
Yeah.
Right. It's a lot of craziness, to be honest, to get to even this point. The problem is that now when I sip this, let me see if I have one somewhere around here. Or if not, I just do another one. So let me download the zip file, right?
Yep.
So I stopped this because place. Because I wanted to work on the GLB, and I'll explain why in a second. Are you able to see the file? No, right? Because
No.
I'm not.
We're looking at a browser, I think.
What I do here? Stupid thing keeps coming up.
So now you've taken the model you were showing us, put it into your program.
Yeah.
It comes out as an SL.
Can I just share my entire screen?
Yeah.
I can.
Just minimize the EB.
No, it won't let me share my entire screen. I don't know why.
Why not?
I don't know. It's being stupid. Yeah, it won't let me share my entire screen. Why is it doing that?
That's weird.
I can only share my Chrome tab, my Windows, but when I say entire screen, it doesn't let me share it. It's graded out. I don't know why.
Oh boy.
Let me see if I could open this real quick so
Yeah.
that you guys can see it.
When you're done with this, I'm going to talk about my tech problems with
Yeah.
streaming because we need someone to fix the internet.
All right, so you see this?
Yes.
Okay, so it
Three
splits it
parts.
into parts, right?
3
It's not
STLs.
perfect yet because
Yeah.
I haven't worked on it yet, but this is what
Oh
it's
wow!
doing,
Look, it shows you what it is. It
No
found
head.
it found the body
right?
found
A
the
head
head,
and some
and it
antennas.
found the antennas.
So I got the base engine done. Now I needed to understand what the parts are and the heights of the parts, so
Right.
that I'm able to split it perfectly. That's a different. That's like weeks of work,
Yeah,
right?
that's a big step.
Yeah. So as an STL is doing this now, so it's pretty good. And then you just got to export your STLs into any printing program, and then just print them, color them, and print them. And then you
So
don't have to
your
worry about
program is the
anything.
program that splits it, and then says here are the individual files for you to bring back into a 3D program.
into a 3D program
print
and
the
print
color
them.
you
Correct.
want.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So now the other issue is not the issue, but what I'm trying to solve now as
Yeah.
a GLB is that I want to be able for the program to understand colors, right? Because then it can split it by color region. So I can say split it by color region, and boom, it gives me everything already split by like the visor, right? The antennas, the
Right.
body, that's whatever the same color.
Yeah.
It will match the colors and split it that way perfectly, to the point that you just input it into Bamboo already in color, and you just print them,
Right.
put them together.
It'll print each piece.
It'll print each piece. Now, the other thing that I'm doing is that it's also my program is going to have a way to introduce pegs, right, to whatever you're splitting. So let's say you're splitting something, it'll create automatically pegs that you're able to put them together. You just
So
glue them
after
like a
you
real
print
toy.
it, after
Correct.
you print it, then you assemble it.
Well,
Essentially.
as you're printing it, it's creating pegs
Yeah.
so that you're able to put the pegs together, and you create this big thing or a toy, whatever it is. Same
So-
way that toys are done.
So if I printed a foot of an ant, it'll also have the peg on it. So I can
It'll
then
also have the
attach
peg,
leg
so
and
you
then the
can
body.
attach it, to the body.
Yeah.
Right. Now, what this does is that it makes it now that you're able to interchange parts. So you're able to change the visor, you're able to change like the
Yes.
bandana, you're able to change like the kimono if you want to, that kind of
You
stuff.
can
The
really
torso.
like NFT it.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Get
cool.
it?
Mr. Potato Head, like
So
we talked about. With
yeah, the
Casey.
technology just doesn't exist yet. So
Yeah,
I'm building something that is not out there technically.
very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm
because the
excited.
toys are already looking better as you print it. But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
They're not perfect yet.
They're not perfect now.
They're not production
The
ready.
toys look good because I'm spending a lot of time painting it.
Yeah,
Right. So that's what I don't want. It's very painstaking for someone to sit there all day and paint it. The good thing is that you paint it once and then you continue to print it.
yeah,
Right. But you print the same one over and over again. So it's not feasible because then you have to sit there for hours trying to paint another one to create a different kind. Or you could just pay somebody to just make the toy for you and send it to you.
that
Right, which
That's
is
one option too.
Injection. But it's very expensive. Yeah.
I
right.
gotcha.
And to get like one of those injected printers that makes toys is
Yeah.
it's very expensive.
Yeah,
Like if you look at the Pudgy Penguin next to you, you see how perfect the lines are.
it
of
is a good
painting.
looking.
Yeah. But that's because it was probably made somewhere in China where they do injection, whatever, right? And
Yeah.
a lot of it looks like it's painted to on it too. So it looks like a lot of handwork was doing that. I don't want to do the handwork. I'm trying to eliminate that.
Right.
So if I'm able to create something like this, just imagine the possibilities of like disrupting the toy business, right? Because now you're able, so Joe Schmo is able to take a picture of something that he wants,
Turn it into 3D.
go to my program, turn it 3D, turn it into parts. If he has a 3D printer,
Yep.
he just got to print it. Boom, he's got a full
Yep.
toy, right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Power to the people.
Yeah. Basically what I want to do. I want to disrupt them.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, we're excited to follow along.
I'm excited
I
myself.
want armies.
So this is
of
what I've been
ants.
spending a lot of time on. This is why
I want armies of ants.
I haven't really talked to you. But
Thank you. Yes, he just
you
ignores
understand
me.
now?
He just ignores me.
Yeah. Even
It's-
stuff like this, like these little bobbleheads,
Yeah.
they're made the same way,
Yeah,
right?
right. And those are very obviously cleanly made, right? Like the
Yeah,
cut
but
off
these
of
are
the sleeve
painted.
And,
If
yeah,
you really look at it
Yeah.
close,
but
they're
that's what
painted. And this
you
is
want
a
to be able to
sticker.
produce.
That's a sticker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you. You deserve this. You deserve high quality toys to
Oh,
be made.
shit.
Oh, you broke it.
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to bore the people with my tech issues. Maybe we'll save that for next week. But essentially, everything sucks. Essentially, streaming is not as easy as it should be at this time. And so maybe
No.
someone out there will fix and make all these issues easier for people who just want to stream to the people. Like TikTok sucks. OBS sucks. EVMux pretty good. Most of the other things suck. Here we are. I've tried them all.
You have.
I've tried them all. We're going to fix it. Anyway, Hans brought up a good point. I think we
What?
should take a look at what's been happening over at the old GU.
What did Hans say?
Hans said, give up and just buy. I don't like the way they were saying it. I think it's Guster. They were saying Gooster.
Who
Is
was
that,
saying
is that what
Guster?
you were saying, Hans? Was it Gooster?
I would say Guster.
I would say Guster.
Yeah.
G-Euster? What was it?
G-Euster?
It didn't
Maybe.
sound good. Cheezus and Hans had a good stream on Friday when they launched the strategy token
shit, I missed it.
for Genuine Undead. And it seemed like a very successful launch, and it was exciting to see that because this is really the first time that TokenWorks has opened up their platform, really, I guess last week,
Mhm.
to allow anyone to launch their own token, whatever you want. That's a
Whatever
good
you want,
point,
just
Hans.
buy.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I haven't really looked into it. My bad, Hans. I'll take a look tomorrow or today. Or
Yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah. But we'll take a quick look at it right now, too. Let me just pull it back up. I just respect all the things we had saved over here. All right, hold on. Let's take a look at some of the tweets that came in about this. Go over to the old screen share. We've got this okay. Jesus Christ. What is this amateur hour over here? I don't want to look at that. Let's look at mine. There we go. Okay. We got this post here from Hans. This was yesterday. So in the past 24 hours, the Genuine Undead community has once again showed their strength. The Rise and Shine motto was put into practice, and the community stood up top trending on OpenSea with over 100% gain in floor price and over 10 ETH in sales. Best performing token work strategy in both percentage and over 30,000 in volume. Floor sweeps, token launch, gem sales. A buzzing Discord, 2.5 hour space is a lot of fun. All that without a big company behind it. I do think that's the coolest part about not only what Genuine Undead is and how they've really community taken over the project, but that TokenWorks is decentralized. This protocol is decentralized. So here you have this decentralized group launching a decentralized protocol, which is really impressive, and I think really shines a light on what's possible here. Anna says, I streamed games on Party, but now I'll stream on Blaze. Blaze? What the fuck is Blaze? Jesus
Blaze? Yeah, I never heard of
Christ. I think we need to start our own streaming platform. Good God. Okay. Anyway, so some really good things happened with the GU launch yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, this was Friday. You can see market cap grew very quickly. It was, I think it's, what is it sitting at? 118 now. Sitting at 118 now. So it grew a lot over the first few hours. I think it was maybe
It's sitting on 0.118? What is it sitting? I can't see it.
118,000 is the market cap.
Oh, okay.
And I think that was within the first 2 or 3 hours it hit 100K market cap, which
Oh,
is
wow.
pretty
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it bought 13 NFTs. We were watching as the protocol relisted these tokens at 20% higher each time. So it was really great to see. And like Hans's post said, a lot of just good attention and positivity in the network here. And as we know, it's burning the token every time there's a transaction and a sale. So really interesting to see this.
So it's
take off.
deflationary.
Yes, all the tokens are. That's all the.
But how many
work
tokens are there in circulation?
for this one, I don't remember what the total was. I think it says it on the on the token website. We'll take a look in a second, but you
Yeah.
can just see this chart. I mean, who wouldn't want this chart?
No, it's a good looking chart.
This
yeah.
is the chart you want.
So what are we looking at here? Like if you scroll down, what is that?
This?
Yeah, what is this?
Okay, so what happens is as the token gets purchased,
Mhm.
portion of that, a tax of it, goes into this pool to then purchase off of the floor. Every time there's a
But
transaction,
what wallet does it go to?
it's a what wallet does what go to?
The NFTs.
These are sitting in a wallet from the protocol.
So the protocol owns
The
it.
protocol owns it.
Okay.
And that's why it's immutable. Like it can't be stopped. It can't be touched. This will forever be its own thing. 1 billion supply of tokens
Okay.
on set, which I think is similar to a number of the other ones we've seen.
Yeah. That's pretty good supply.
So every transaction, there's a tax, and it takes, I
Mhm.
think, 8% of that transaction, puts it into this pool. And the protocol, every transaction checks, do we have enough in the pool,
Yeah.
in the protocol's wallet to buy something off the floor? If the answer is yes, it buys it off the floor, and it relists it at 20% higher. So 1.22x.
or relist whatever's
It
here.
relists it. So everything you see
Yeah.
here in the wallet is relisted, has been relisted from its original purchase. Once somebody buys one of these out of the wallet, it burns that amount.
It burns the amount that you paid for
Yeah.
the NFT.
Yeah.
The entire amount?
Yeah. So that's what makes it deflationary. So, some of the other token works that have
Yeah,
been
but what
out
if
for months.
So I'm
Yeah.
but it's buying from the floor, right?
yeah.
Not randomly buying. It just
No,
buys
it's
from
buying
the
the
floor.
floor. Every
Yeah.
transaction, it says, is there something cheap enough in the collection that I can buy it? Most of the time it's no, right? But every time
yeah.
that the balance of the wallet matches the floor price, it buys it and then automatically relists it higher. So it's
How much
constantly
higher?
20%. It's
Oh,
one of the
okay.
settings you can set when you launch a strategy. You can tweak that to say 20%.
So
higher.
essentially every time the floor price increases, theoretically.
Well, it does. Until
what if-
somebody could list lower, of course. But then you're buying it up earlier with the transaction here. It's only listed on the page you were looking at, not on OpenSea or anything. It buys the lowest floor on OpenSea.
On OpenSea.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess my question would be like what happens if you cap out?
Like if you run out of tokens.
If you run out of tokens, yeah.
I don't know that we've seen that happen yet. I don't know, but the idea of the token being deflationary is the goal, right? To get down to fewer and fewer tokens so it becomes more rare. Eventually, everything theoretically would be bought out of the wallet. And then if there's no more to burn, there's nowhere to burn. But it's then raised the floor, hopefully enough.
But is there a cap for burning or no?
No,
Or it just continues to burn
it just continues to burn.
until it dies?
They all burn. They just
I don't know
burn.
if I like that though.
Well, they're not burning the NFT, they're burning the
They're burning
token.
the token, yeah.
Yeah, so it makes the token more valuable and it fuels the floor price up.
Not necessarily.
If it buys it, it relists it higher. So it is raising the floor price every time it buys something. Now, somebody could come in, a Joe Schmo could come in and just list something lower, knowing that
Mhm.
it'll get bought up by the protocol.
Right.
But, the goal is to keep the floor increasing.
Got it.
Now, Token Work has made this publicly available with a few other iterations of it, not just NFTs. It's doing it with tokens and recursive. So it's launching its own thing to burn its own thing. It's really crazy. The NFT holding would be at high, like a whale, AI whale owning NFTs. Yes, AI is owning the NFT. But again, somebody could just drop in a lower sale, a lower listing. But I think
Essentially the more you buy, the more the floor will keep moving.
correct.
technically.
Yeah, and all those transactions help burn the token.
Right.
So it's a flywheel. It's just making itself hopefully stronger over time. So I think everybody would agree that GU has a successful launch of the strategy token over the last
for
couple of
sure.
days. And we'll just continue to see it grow. Yes, Hans, I will ape into it. I haven't had a chance since
me
the
too.
launch
I haven't done
on
it.
Friday, but I will get
I
to
didn't
it.
even know this happened until you mentioned it now.
That's why we do the show. This whole show is
Yeah.
for me and you to tell each other things. That's really it. That's really it.
This is cool.
Yeah, some really cool things here.
Yeah.
Here's the website to deploy. So it's from TokenWorks.
Now, is there something else you could do with the token or no? Can you embed the token into other things? or no?
Bro, this is what I've been trying to say that Hans shit on me for 3 months ago when I said we could use this token
Mhm.
as the ecosystem currency for battles. Imagine paying out in that. Imagine people paying to register in that. Every transaction is burning, so it's constantly buying up the floor price of a Rebel Ant and then relisting it. Now imagine Gone Fishing. Instead of paying with Ape, you're paying with a Rebel Ant strategy. We call it RASTR. We'll call it Raster for now. So imagine all those Gone Fishing transactions, but we're actually Raster. And so every time somebody's going fishing or opening a treasure chest, however we want to say it, that they're looking for these bonuses to ramp up their battles, it's all burning and buying and relisting the tokens.
Got it.
So I think each NFT project has been looking for unique ways to leverage their strategy tokens, whether it's rewarding the community or whatever it is. I think with our existing platform of battles as a place where there's money being exchanged for rewards and the option for people to eventually buy things in season 2, like a marketplace, I think all of that, if it was tied to our Rebel Ant strategy token, would even further fuel this. It's not just buying it to buy it. It's like there's a reason for it. So every time we do a battle, every week we do a battle, it's fueling the flywheel even faster. My biggest concern would be gas fees for something like that. In speaking with Mo in DMs, he's saying you could do it really on Ape Chain anyway. You do it on Ape Chain. And that way you keep the gas price low and then it just swaps out.
I mean, we have a lot of stuff coming out in 2026. Like the comic book.
But imagine toys. All that being purchased through Raster.
But that's what I'm saying. But how do we control? So do we control the supply of who to give it with?
No. Well, we could buy up a certain amount at the start. Now, typically the way that they launch, there's this high tax on it, but the tax goes down over time. It's to disincentivize somebody from buying it all up front. But you can still make that purchase so you have it, right? So you have it at its cheapest. So, or we could just buy it once it's live, right? It, however you do it, whether it's right at the launch.
We could buy the
not.
1 billion tokens and have it.
Theoretically, you could buy 1 billion tokens. I don't know why you would, because then no one else can.
Yeah.
But yes, we could buy that amount to then cycle it into the ecosystem and use it to buy and sell other items. So I do think there's an opportunity here for us to leverage this. It feels like a natural currency for what we're doing, especially with battles. For all the other stuff, hell yeah. Buy the card game in Raster, buy the 3D toys in Raster, buy the comic book
cable
in
holder.
Raster, buy the cable holder in Raster.
I haven't talked about the cable holder.
Yeah. So, a lot of people, a lot of the communities that are launching it are just launching the token, hoping it raises the floor price, which one day it will as the token deflates. But, GU is doing something with it. We saw Good Vibes Club did, some really interesting things with it. So everyone's trying to find their own use for it. And I think we already have a natural fit for it. So something we want to think about as we launch Rebel Ants Season 2.
Yeah.
If you build your own contract, then don't buy floor, just place the WETH bids. I would love that change, but we can't afford to buy our own contract. Buy our own contract for this. Right.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. So we would have our own contract. So I think there's an opportunity here. So anyway, that's where I see again GU and Good Vibes Club as a roadmap for where we can take this as well.
So talking about the comic book, I'm trying to plan a release for Christmas. I just don't know yet if I'm going to be able to get all the graphics done by then. But I'm pushing for it.
Well, just work harder. Duh. I mean, what the fuck?
The storyline is really good, though. I got to tell you.
Does it have to do with making baby ants?
The storyline is very Lord of the Ring-ish.
All right. You are a big Lord of the Rings fan.
I am a huge Lord of the Rings fan.
You even speak Elven. What's the language called?
Elven.
Elven.
Yeah.
Like
Elvish.
Elvish or Elvin?
Elvish.
That's not what it's called.
No, it's called Elven.
Elven, yeah.
The Elven language.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's the storyline is very, very good.
Objectively.
To me, it's very good.
Does Mugafi say it's a good storyline? Has Mugafi done an AI read?
Book one is going to focus on 4 gangs for now.
Ooh.
And then as the story progresses, the other gangs will be introduced. But I figure if I were to introduce other gangs at once, it would be way too much illustrations.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't be good.
Well, it also leaves room to grow.
Yeah, it leaves a lot of room for growth. But there's also going to be main characters that people are going to fall in love with. You know
like
what I mean?
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
Sure. I just watched 47 Ronin last
Did you?
week.
It's one of my favorite
so
movies.
Good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
The only thing better, the only
know that I
better
have-
samurai movie.
A lot of those things from that movie I have embedded into our ants
Yeah.
now.
The only samurai movie better than 47 Ronin maybe would be what? What's the best samurai movie?
Besides 47 Ronin?
What's the best
Oof.
one? And don't fuck this up, Miguel.
Um,
Jesus Christ. Of course it's The Last Samurai with Tom
Can
Cruise.
I finish? I was.
What-
You didn't even give me a chance to like say anything.
All right, fine. Name
The
a-
Last Samurai has a lot of the dojos came from the Last
Yeah.
Samurai movie. Yeah,
Name a I challenge any of you
there
watching.
is-
What's a
there is-
better samurai movie than Last Samurai?
there is a kimono that came from the Last Samurai, and there is a kimono that came from 47 Ronin in our
G.I. Joe.
collection
Anna,
now.
what are you saying? That's not a samurai movie. What's happening right now? Are there samurais in there?
In GI Joe? Yeah, there's two.
In G.I. Joe?
Yeah,
Is G.I. Joe a movie?
the two brothers.
There's a movie of G.I. Joe?
Yeah, there's
What?
a couple movies. Yeah.
I've never heard of this. All right, Anna. I've got some homework to do. I need to watch some G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe movie. Good grief.
What I was gonna tell you. Anyway,
Good
yeah,
grief.
the comic book is really, really good. The storyline's very good. People, I think, are gonna choose sides because they're gonna depending on how their life is, they're gonna fall in love with whatever character.
Ooh, it's gonna be like Team
Right.
Ronin, Team Bushi.
Because the stories are so profound that it's gonna connect with people that are doing.
my writing is so good,
Yeah,
it's
doing
gonna
things.
change the world.
It is gonna change everything. Don't be a hater.
All right, listen. I did do a little homework for today. I wanted us to just kind of touch on something. All right,
Mhm.
if you'll entertain, what is it? If you'll flatter me, is that the right word? Can market crashes be a good thing?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, I guess we're done here.
Is that what you wanted to say? Yeah.
All right. So I think
Oh,
one
yeah.
of the positive things of a market crash, and maybe not like an entire crash, but a drop, is that it flushes out bad actors, right? It removes the low effort projects
Mhm.
where people really don't give a shit. They were just in it for the money and then they bounce. It gets rid of some of the shallow altcoins, meaning the altcoins that were just created really just to spin up and see can it reach $1 billion.
Mhm.
Services builders who continue to ship and communities, it surfaces communities with real conviction, right? So people are not going to get behind a project that disappears, right? So it's only going to leave the people behind who are truly into it.
I agree.
Hans, are you saying Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is
They're
better?
ninjas.
No, but are you saying it's better than like the Last
I'm saying
Samurai?
they're ninjas.
Okay, no one's disputing that they're ninjas. The name is Ninja Turtles.
By the way, there's a movie that has been in the talks and a game for a very long time. It's called The Last Ronin from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're all
Last Ronin.
all of them die except for I think Raphael.
Can I tell you a quick story?
Go.
This is an aside. Okay, people? I have this thing where I've made up certain memories in my head
Mhm.
that I hold against my mother. That
Why is
she's wronged me in certain ways.
Because she
okay?
didn't put you in karate school.
I'm going to give you an example. There's actually a story related to that, but no, I'm going to give you an example. I've been repeating the story for many years that on my 9th birthday, my mother bought a birthday cake that had like
You know your mother's listening right now.
peanuts on it,
She's watching you.
and I didn't eat peanuts at the time, and so
Don't you have an allergic?
No.
Aren't you allergic to
tree
peanuts?
nuts. Tree nuts. Please stop doxing me. Okay, this is a
Just
HIPAA
saying.
violation as my employer. Okay, so the memory that I've retold is that my mother bought a birthday cake for my 9th birthday of a cake that I didn't like, and I sat in the living room crying while my family ate the birthday cake. Okay,
Yeah. Well,
this is the story I told over and over.
nobody
and over.
told you that not to eat it.
Now, many years later, my older brother was scanning in all of our old photos
Okay.
to digitize them. There was a picture of my 9th birthday cake.
Were you grumpy?
It was not a cake with nuts on it.
It wasn't.
No,
So what was it?
it was a memory that I had made up.
Wait.
Okay. So I had somehow fostered this memory and been
Wait, and
holding
you made it
against
realistic?
my mother.
In your head, you made the memory
I had
realistic.
this memory that I was crying in the living room while my family was eating my
Wow.
birthday cake. But upon seeing the photos that my brother was scanning in, these were like hundreds of family photos.
Mhm.
I was like, holy shit, that's my 9th birthday cake and it doesn't have nuts on it. So I owed my mother an apology for that.
You never asked anybody?
Now, there's another instance of this, and it has to do with the Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Okay. Many moons ago, my family took a summer trip where we spent a week at like Great I did mess up, Anna. You're right. No, I messed up. That's right. Okay, we took this family trip to like I don't know what you call. I think you called it like a bungalow colony at the time. It's like all these like little lodges where that like on a compound, so families can kind of hang out, and they would have like movie night for the kids.
Yeah.
And they were playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. And my mother said I couldn't go see it because I wasn't old enough, but my older brother could go see it. And I would always hold this against her. And I for many years wouldn't watch that movie because I was like, I was like bitter about it. I couldn't see the movie.
Part 2?
Part 2.
Okay. But you watched part 1.
Many years later, I learned that the timing of the release of that movie did not align with when my family vacation was, and that it was not possible that my mother had denied me the ability to see Ninja Turtles 2 from when I was on that vacation. So I once again fabricated a memory against my mother.
What is it with you and fabricating memories?
I have, I don't know, some disorder.
It's not good at all. That's not good at all, actually.
So
how do I know now everything you told me was not
it's
real?
all wrong. Everything I've ever told you is bullshit. So anyway, I've owed my mother a number of apologies for making up memories.
Can you go? Actually, are you able to go on YouTube and
Sure.
screen share?
What would you
and
like?
look up the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin.
Watch
how good this looks.
And Turtles Ronin.
Yeah, it is so good.
Whoa, this looks different. This looks cool. Let's go to the screen share.
No, you're not on YouTube though.
I know. I'm just saying. Let's go to the screen share.
Why are you not on YouTube though?
I'm getting there. I thought it would bring me a link to a video. The Last Ronin. Oh, it's 36 minutes? The fuck am I watching?
No.
Ooh, 2027?
Yeah, that's probably the trailer.
Oh, actually, there's not going to be audio on this. Hold on. Let me change
No,
this.
you can put the audio. It's fine.
I know. I'm saying I have to change my screen share to share the audio.
I did hear the audio though.
No, you heard it.
Oh, but the people out there
The
didn't hear
people
it.
didn't. Okay, here we go.
Featuring festive fun around every corner. It's a holiday celebration.
Kevin Eastman, co-creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just gave fans an exciting update on the long-awaited live-action adaptation of The Last Ronin. He's been comparing it to Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns and hinted at exactly how gritty and
really
R-rated this one's in cartoon projects, but especially on this film, saying they've always made him part of the process even when they didn't have to.
Regular.
From what Eastman has gathered in early discussions, the filmmakers love The Last.
Oh my God, you are such a bitch sometimes. Okay, hold
You
on.
just don't know how to search for
Ninja
things.
Turtles trailer Last Ronin. This one?
Yeah, that one. That's it.
I'm sorry, it says 2025. Oh, first trailer in 2025. Okay, everyone, buckle up, get the popcorn.
I think this is the one. Yeah.
It's got pizza. What?
Oh, this is the one.
Yes.
I knew this was a suicide mission. Need to end it. My turn. For my family. Honor.
It's a concept.
No more talking. We were always different.
Oh, wait, this is the real
So
trailer?
much alike. I miss my brother.
This is from.
So much.
You ever read the comic book? Last Ronin?
I miss my father. More than anything else, I wanted to make him proud. In the end,
Okay, question. Is there one Last Ronin? Is that the idea? Is one of the Ninja Turtles like the star?
They're all
of this?
dead, yeah,
They're
he's-
all dead? I don't
they're all
understand.
dead, yeah.
Who's this one?
Have you got to read the comic book.
I
They
don't
all
have to
die except
read
for
the comic
him.
books.
I think it's Donatello.
Okay. He's the leader anyway.
Yeah, I think he's the last one left.
He's your boy. Okay, moving on. Thank you for listening to my rant about being a bad child. Okay, also, flushing out the bad actors helps clarify the signal through the noise. It kind of, things quiet down a little bit, right?
Mhm.
And so you can really, the people who are left are the ones who have something to say. And I think those are the ones, typically worth listening to more than someone just trying to rip off the people. Another good reason that a market crash can be good is that it's the best accumulation opportunity. Possibly create generational wealth. I'm thinking back to when Bitcoin dropped all the way to like 15,000, right?
And you still
When it was
didn't
way
buy
up there.
it?
No. I was probably buying at that time. But I think that's important to remember that even when we see a dip now, of Bitcoin to 90,000, right? If you say, okay, is this the highest it's ever going to get? Let me ask you that question, Miguel. Is this the highest it's ever going to get? Bitcoin?
No,
of course not. Right. So you have a chance to comfortably buy in, knowing that it's going to go up. Often the floor drops along with the coin price. I think back in like 2021, we would see that the floor price would go up when when the value would drop to sort of like stabilize it. But I think more recently, probably the last 2 cycles, we've seen that the floor price drops when the coin drops also, right? So you see something like Bored Ape Yacht Club at like, under 5, which is crazy. But it's a good time to buy in. And again, your assets go on sale, right? So I think about maybe projects you wouldn't have considered accessible before, or a chance to go explore new things. Maybe you want to go pick up some of the latest Vicky Licious artwork, right? Or rug dolls. And so this is a chance to do that when maybe you wouldn't have had the extra monies to do so before. All right, then you can think about the paper hands versus the diamond hands, right? So emotional sellers leave the market. They're gone. They were just in it for the quick money. They can't handle all of it, so they sell. This surfaces the true collectors and the builders and the thinkers. It may reduce the number of holders on a project, right? So if someone's like, oh, Rebel Ants are on sale, let me go buy a few more.
Right.
Now we have a more solid foundation, transferring from short-term to long-term holders. So another advantage there. New narratives. Okay, so the old narratives die and the new narratives emerge, right? I think about the different trends that we've seen over time. Remember how much we talked about open, I can't even think of it now. What was the name of like an open collection when there was no limit on how many you could mint? What was the name of that? Fuck, I can't even think of it now. But when things were being launched, remember like Eric Rhodes did one of these?
With unlimited, the rabbit thing?
Yeah. It was, fuck, it's so old I can't even think about it anymore. But those collections that didn't even have limits.
Bought some of that.
Yeah, but it's like a collection, it's open for 24 hours, no limit on it, right? Like that's obviously not a thing we do anymore, right? Or, music NFTs. Maybe those are happening and I just haven't heard about it in 2 years, but those things aren't happening anymore. There's new evolutions of it, right? We're talking about strategy tokens, right? So these things come about because the market moves on.
Yeah.
And then we also know that it can help amplify NFT culture. It deepens the convictions of the remaining holders. It changes the conversation from floor price to relevance. Why are you doing that to me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you know what?
I'm trying to keep up with you here. If you're giving me the hint to move on, and I'm like, all right, I'm trying to read it.
So when you mentioned music NFTs, I thought about Monos.
Yeah.
Did they have music? They do have music.
They do have music NFT. I don't know if they would call themselves music NFT, though. I'm thinking more like a traditional, like an album is being released and now you own the album. But they have music attached to their NFTs. So I guess maybe there's a deeper conversation there to think about how is music being integrated into an NFT. But talking about the NFTs specifically, like I said, deepen the conviction of the remaining holders. It changes the conversation from floor price to relevance. So it becomes more about the project itself and where it's going. And then also allows you to focus more on IP rather than sales, right? Just like we see with Genuine Undead, they're so focused on the story behind every trait, right? And they're not always just talking about floor price. The floor price goes up and down, great, but there's so much focus on the project itself, the artwork and the stories behind it, and that's where I'd always rather be than focus on the sales.
Yeah, that's true.
So I know that prices dropping can freak people out, but I think there are some good things to take away from that. So everyone learns something new when they fall or make losses. Well, even to that point,
That's true.
It's only a loss when you sell it. Now, granted, most of my NFTs that have gone to zero, I would call that a loss, even though I haven't sold them, I'm still holding on to them. But yes, maybe more specifically with coins, some of the altcoins, it's a loss only if you're going to sell it at a loss.
Facts.
But you just never know when it's going to go back up. And rising tides raises all ships. There's a lot of good things coming. Okay, that was the one thing I want to make sure you and I got to talk about today. Do you have any feelings to disagree on this? Anything to add to this?
No, I agree to all this.
You agree to all of it? You agree to the terms of this discussion.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's true.
I used AI to make this picture of
course you
elevator arrows going up and down.
While you're standing there and
That's a separate image.
really stupid.
Because I don't look like that anymore. As you know, I am
That's
balder.
I was gonna say you have a lot of hair there.
That's not even a lot of hair, but it's much more than I have now.
It's a lot more than what you have now. A lot more.
Yes.
A whole lot
But we can hedge by trading shorts. That's what we learned. Yes, trading shorts, prediction markets. Obviously, there's a lot more that we can lean into to offset that. And I think prediction market is a really interesting growing field. I think I even have. I got something.
Prediction
here.
market is really big right now.
Yeah, what was the thing I had up here?
I don't know if prediction markets are going to last though for a very long time.
Oh, I think I didn't pull up that. But OpenSea, like this week, is launching prediction markets.
On what exactly?
Sorry, not OpenSea, Coinbase. I
Oh.
apologize. Coinbase is launching prediction markets. The advantage, I think, here is that my money is sitting in Coinbase, for better or worse. It's a lot easier than having to trade
I
shit
thought you were
back
able to
and
get it
forth.
out already.
I think I'm able to. I just
You
haven't
haven't
had a
tried.
reason to
Mm.
because I haven't been able to set up my ledger
Yeah.
because I don't know how to because I haven't tried to. So if
Your
anybody-
Nano? You still got the
my Nano,
You're
yeah. If
never gonna
anybody
set it
wants to
up?
hack me,
Unbelievable.
all my funds are in my Coinbase. Go at it. Go get some.
The Coinbase that you can't even get into.
No, I can get into that one. But no, I think that's where it's interesting is like, even when you think about Polymarket or Kalshi or whatever it is, like there's
Mhm.
still an extra step of getting funds in there. Now, Kalshi, I think, accepts credit cards, so you don't need crypto funds technically. Polymarket, you just can't even do it from the US yet. But having it in Coinbase means that it's probably less friction to be able to use your funds for better or worse, right? It makes it easier for me to throw my money away. But I think there's still some opportunities with prediction markets. We saw Mooney try to take a stab at it with, from the PG group. And I think they're restructuring over there. But you do see these two major players of Polymarket and Kalshi. Kalshi is already legal in the US. Polymarket has been greenlit. So things coming there. And I sadly think it's the future of all money. I saw somebody say like the rebrand of gambling to prediction market is the best rebrand in history. Yeah, it is.
Just another-
it's such a better way to
Just
say
another
it.
reason for gambling.
It's just another way to gamble. It's just another platform
That's it.
there. So maybe just the last thing to point out here, even though I had a few more things, I don't want to go on forever, but I do just want to point out, as we've seen here. Whew, sorry, my scenes are all over the place. That following the last few discussions we've had with the Redacted group, the first movie on Mugafi that was going to be fundraised through Redacted has sold out. So Swari Agra sold out the fundraising, which was $200,000 they were trying to raise. I was able to get in I was only able to buy the $100 pass. So I got that. I didn't have enough RDAC to get the big guy. But I got that. My one NFT was a common. Great. I'll make 30% API. Now these dates
I didn't get it.
this date is confusing to an American like me. This is not June 12th, people. This is December 6th. Yeah, so the bidding happened on December 6th, and I think it'll wrap up on March 26th is when the expected payout.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get in.
Yeah. You know what? It was a very smooth process, and again, as Sean had said, this is really just to test the waters and make sure that the mechanics work, and I think it showed that it did. So he's already teased that the next opportunity is right around the corner any day now. So get your USDC and AVAX ready to go, ready to deploy if you want to make some monies. That is not financial advice from me. That is financial advice from Sean. He has basically said this is a guarantee, quote unquote, no risk. So I believe him. Papa's got to eat. Papa needs new shoes. Papa's got mortgages.
That's what she said.
College bills. So anyway, head over to the Genuine Undead Strategy token. Take a look what's going on there. Get in while you can. The market cap is only 118,000.
Get in while it's hot.
Get in while it's hot, and all that does is help
I
fuel.
agree.
It helps fuel the Genuine Undead floor price. And Anna has pointed out chump holders were also whitelisted. So that is the reason I was able to buy one. I was whitelisted through my chumps holding. So all you chumps out there, go get some. Go get some. And with that,
Okay, the other day Casey told me that he asked me, he was like, did you stake your chumps? And I was like, no, I forgot about it. And he was like, well, you missed out on like $1,000.
your chumps aren't staked?
No,
This was like a year ago.
I know,
bro.
I forgot about it. I
When
never
you
staked
say
them.
Casey, which one are you talking about?
Casey Montero.
Oh, okay.
What other Casey do you know?
I always need to know which Casey we're talking about.
What do you mean?
Sometimes I
There's
think you're
another
saying like
Casey?
Kansas City.
I'm not gonna touch that one. Casey Montero,
Oh, that one. Yes.
Yes.
Got him.
bald-headed Casey.
Oh, okay. That is offensive.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No. We're good.
All righty then. I guess we'll do this again, same time, same channel next week.
Yeah.
And I hope to see an
I
update.
like 7.
I'm glad you do. I hope to see an update on your 3D modeling project. I will share any progress I've made with live streaming to TikTok using our EV Mux feed. This is the real problem here. It's using the EV Mux feed to stream to TikTok, which is only asking for one camera. But we don't have that.
Are we streaming to TikTok right now?
No.
Oh.
I was too frustrated with it.
Oh,
You
that
ignored
sucks.
my text message earlier today
Did
when
I?
I was testing it. Did you? Go ahead. Why don't you check your text messages right now?
No, I believe you.
Let's see. Should I pull it
I
up?
believe you.
I sent you a text message at 4:15 p.m. Have not received a response yet. 4 hours later, no response yet.
Did you really text me?
Bro, look at your text.
Let me see.
You're such a bitch. 4 hours later.
Oh shit, you did text me.
Thank you. All right, people. Have a great night. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate
night,
you
everybody.
putting up with him.
Peace.
Go.